Sorry, what kind of a man leaves a lady?
Hello everyone, my name is Hamza and welcome to my channel akhafasu, or akhafasu, or however you want to pronounce it. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do some really neat skips and tricks on the console for Resident Evil 4 DLC separate ways. But first, a word from our spawn. Yeah, I don't have one. Someday. Alright, let's move to the first one. Chapter 2 Out of Bounds Skip. This skip requires you to do a little bit of practice and I'm going to show you how to do it. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to face the treasure chest, crouch, and move down and back against the wall until we reach the detonator. Ada's position is really important here, and as you can see, she's at an angle to the detonator. Her back is against the wall, and what I want is to move the right analog stick so that I can see the X, or whichever button you have, pop up in front of the detonator. Now when I press X, I want Ada to turn to her left to remove the wire, not right, left. And I'm going to press X a couple of times so that Ada removes the wire and jumps down the ramp. As you can see, it worked. And like I said, position is important, so if you're not positioned properly, this can happen. Now that you are out of bounds, I'm going to show you how to get to this cabin, and the way is quite tricky. So what we're going to do is, as soon as Ada falls down, we are not going to push on the analog stick, we are not going to move her. Because right in front of me is this white area. If I were to enter this white area, I'll just keep falling down. So, don't move. Stand up and move back, and you'll see that you're under the area that you jumped off from. To our right is the inbound area, the path that we would usually follow. But since we are out of bounds, we're going to move through the rocks, ensuring that the path is to our right. Now follow through the rocks as I do, otherwise stuff can happen. Once you reach here, you can just run towards the cabin. And you'll find that the cabin is void of any enemies. Nice, eh? Run up the bridge, grapple gun, and off to the next area. In Chapter 3, when your objective changes to exit the abandoned factory, you will come across this valve handle. You have to turn it off, but the problem is you've got 2 chains of villagers on your tail. Solution? Just move your camera like this and keep rotating, and that's it. At the start of Chapter 4, when you have to make your way to Louise's lab, you can just run past these people. No need to engage them. When you reach here, move along and instead of continuing straight, duck under the table and you can find Louise. Next up, we have the Crimson Lantern Bell passageway thing. Yeah, I don't know what to call it. When you reach the part where you have to grab the lantern, do a quick turn and throw your grenade like I do. Then immediately quick turn back and grab the lantern. What this does is that the grenade blast rings all the bells and opens up the first gate. Now just continue and shoot your way out of the other gates. Towards the end of chapter 4, when you have to retrieve the blue Moonstone, continue straight, grapple over and lob a flash grenade. This will stop the red zealot from running all around the area. Get rid of him, grab the blue Moonstone and make your way to the door.
Finally. Glad that's over. A nest. Hope it's not a sign of things to come.
In chapter 5, when you're moving into the castle through the nest, you can open up this door by shooting, sniping, or just throwing a grenade. Go through the door and make your way to the water valve. Lower the water level and now you can continue on. You can run past all of these guys using only 2 flash grenades. Save up on your ammunition and your time. Here's another little trick for chapter 6. When you put in the power unit, you can just duck under the gate. Saves you those seconds where the unit would have blown off and Enda would have gone, oh my god. In chapter 6, when you reach the turrets, equip your bowgun and then just shoot at them. This will disable them and allow you to move ahead without any incoming fire. When you reach the broken bridge, you'll find it guarded by another turret and a machine gun. Just like before, equip your bowgun and shoot at the turret. Now comes the tricky part. We need to lure out one of the Plaga soldiers and make sure that they get hit by the machine gun and we can make our way across easily. You can do this in a number of ways, flash grenades or just shooting, it's up to you. The options are endless. Later in chapter 6, when you meet Martinico, turn the valve handle but don't go through this gap. Instead, equip the bowgun and shoot this wall and you'll see that there's another gap that you can squeeze through. This will take you directly to the area where you encounter him the second time. Gotta save those precious seconds. And now for the finale. In chapter 7, when Ada gets her hands on the red rocket launcher, you can use grenades and quickly make your way to Leon. No need to fight any of these ganados. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If there is something that I missed or I didn't include, please share that in the comments below. Next up is Spider-Man 2. Can't wait for that game. Until next time, take care.